Hi everyone. Okay, we are going to play with Dear Lizzie Lucky Charm. That is what we're going to play with today. Oh my goodness, you guys. It's been so long again. Oh, life is a whirlwind, I tell ya. So, this Saturday, we're supposed to go to Disneyland. Oh my gosh, you guys. I don't know if we're meant to go. We'll find out for sure this week. It's supposed to be a girls' trip. My mom, my daughter, myself. We tried to get tickets to fly there instead because we're about 5 hours away from Disneyland. And it's usually not a big deal to drive, but you know, I personally like flying there because it's an hour flight and it's easy enough to do, right? And so where driving is so boring and it's just, oh, it takes forever, and there's a part of Highway 5 that just drags and it drags, and so it's just, oh, you guys, you're gonna hear lots of barking. You know why? Let me change the subject real quick. Hopefully I'll remember to get back to LA, but who knows. The twins, my twins, which are Ash and Dory. Ash and Dory have decided that they are, well, okay, bulldogs. Bulldogs in general cannot stand cats, cannot stand squirrels. They can't stand anything that dashes, you know. They just don't like it. And they are hunters. Well, we have 25 to 30 ground squirrels that have decided that they love my yard and they love me. I will say they love me because I'm telling you guys, I am a Mexican Snow White because I'm Mexican white. Because I will feed anything that comes to the yard. I don't care. If we're moving to, I want to move to Florida. I want to move to Florida so I can be Betty White in Lake Placid. That's what my goal in life is to be, is Betty White in Lake Placid. And so the crocodiles, the alligators, all of them, I love them. And it's 'tis the season for our gators right now in Florida, and they are in neighborhoods. Okay, honestly, you guys, I would probably be the person who I would try and find my Steve Irwin, you know, and my inner Steve Irwin, and try and pet one of them. not completely Steve Irwin, because I wouldn't want to, you know, straddle them and capture them, but more like, I just want to pet you. Can I just pet you? So I would be the one who would try and go up to the tail and want to pet and then run away. Because I really like my arms, because I need them for scrapbooking. So, and so my mom got me a gift. She got me, we went shopping this day, and oh, I got my pointer. Hold on. If you watch my haul videos, you know I got my pointer because because my nails are so awful. Well, my non-fingernails, and so they really freaked him out because he thinks they look so painful, and he just feels so bad for me. And then I know that, you know, when I watch videos and I hear these women who go, oh my God, don't look at my nails because they're chipped. Oh my God, my nails look horrible. And I'm like, I don't focus on your nails. So but I know that it matters to some people, and I'm like, it doesn't matter to me, because you know what? I don't live for other people. So my videos are for me, and I'm glad that you guys enjoy them, and that you're here with me, and that you like to, you know, listen and scrap along or whatever it is. But honestly, you guys, never live your life for other people because their approval and stuff. I had one YouTuber who goes, I really want a hand tattoo, or an arm tattoo. She's all, but what do you guys think? She asked her audience what they thought, and you know, 90% of them said it's a distraction and that she shouldn't do it. And I'm like, you want a dang tattoo on your arm? You get one, girlfriend. I'm like, why are you asking for your subscribers' approval? So this is the day that Tim, doesn't he look like Hulk Hogan here? I was like, oh my God, he looks like Hulk Hogan. And we were trying to play with our silhouette. And so we made this, and because he was trying to figure out how to splice them together and all that stuff. So we made Cheyenne a shirt. Guess what? Chicken butt. So I just put on here, happiness is homemade, because it's chickens. But yeah, it was us playing around. Well, mainly him. And he did do 2 projects. But I didn't take I took a picture, but I didn't put it in here, the other picture. But anyway, so yeah, so anyways, on my haul video, I got my little helper, my handy helper, to help me point at certain stuff. That way you don't have to be grossed out. So, or at least, you know, go, oh my God, that looks painful. You know, that kind of reaction. But, I mean, it's a habit I can't break, and I never can and never will. And believe me, my parents tried, and I've said that story multiple times, that my parents have tried to get me to stop. But, and it's actually hereditary, because my grandmother and one of my uncles, one of my uncles is so bad though, you guys, his are completely bloody. And they're weird, because I don't know if it's guys' nails that are different than girls, if ours are a little bit more pliable, I don't know. But mine have broken blood vessels on this side, but his are really like just, they're bad. And I'm like, now his look painful. But so you can imagine another nail biter going, oh my God, your nails look awful, because it looks so painful. And I understand. And that's why I can't stand eating with my fingers, because, whew, yeah, you know, like Cioppino and stuff. Oh my gosh. You know, anything that deals with sauces and you have to use, I can't stand, well, not only because I'm a germaphobe, but because, you know, getting sauces in your open, because basically when you're a nail biter, you have open wounds on your fingers and it hurts. So I am not a, what is it, a masochist? Yeah, I am not that person. I do not want to inflict myself on unnecessary pain. Could you be any cuter? Look at how cute that is, you guys. Can you tell that these are all the chipboard stickers? I was in that bin as my husband. His belly looks weird, but look at the babies. See him? There's Kit Kat right there. There's Kit Kat. They're just so cute. They're just, we love him. And he was home for a few days, and he went to work today. He was off yesterday, and we got to see the kids. So the kids came over, and then Cheyenne had to go to LA this week for training. And then she is in LA for training for her work. And then Tim went to work today. He got overtime for tomorrow, and then he works his regular shift on Wednesday. So he is gone for another 3 days, possibly more, but I don't know. But anyway, okay, so this layout, I will tell you guys, I told you in the last video, this layout is so hodgepodgey. It has so many elements that were just like, I was just in every single bin, you guys. And when I'm in every single bin, especially when I deal with non-collections, like, because this doesn't have a collection, so when that happens, I end up going through all the bins that I have full of stickers, and then I can't get this, and then the and so it ends up being a hodgepodgey kind of layout. Whereas if it had a collection, then it'd be different. Oh, look at me. I was almost perfect. Almost, look, I was only off like a sliver. Oh, look at that. Just a sliver. Yay. Did it. Did it, dudes. So, yeah. Anyway, so he's gone. But, okay, so the next layout is Disneyland. And I have a strong feeling that the Disney layouts are my favorite. Okay, that is my strongest feeling. Look at, isn't that cute? That's those Kit Kats, or the cat stickers I got from Hobby Lobby. And look at, she's just so cute. So snapshots. It's just playing around, right, guys? And so, yeah. Oh my gosh, you guys. So, anyways, how are you guys? Is everyone okay? Is everyone totally okay? It's so funny, because I have somebody who's been going around and disliking all my Project Life videos. I'm like, okay, thanks for taking the time. At least you acknowledge me. So, but yeah, they went through all my project. And now that you can't see it, so I don't think the haters can get the satisfaction they really enjoyed it, you know, when you could see all the thumbs downs. But it just makes me laugh, because yeah, they just went through all the Project Life ones and thumbed down all of them. And I'm like, alrighty then. Someone's having a bad day. So it's kind of funny. So I'm like, oh my goodness. So people are funny. Oh my goodness. But I ended up, oh yeah, I ended up making a project for my friend, and if you saw it on Instagram, and I'm excited because she wants it, because I made it for her in mind, but I didn't know if she really wanted it, you know, because not everyone wants paper, you know, projects that are, you know, they take up a lot of room. And so I was kind of, you know, going, well, if you don't want it, it's okay, you know. And she's like, I want it, and I'm like, okay, cool. So that made my day. You know, I've had a really great week, you guys. I really have had a great week, and you know, my bathroom's coming along. My husband has a plan for my silhouette room. He's going to be building me more stuff, and to make it easier on me. Our crafty event is coming along. I'm excited about that. I have so much stuff to give away, you guys. The speed limit, 50 miles an hour, because it's just funny, right? This is all going to dry clear, so no worries. I just, you know, hodgepodge. But another chipboard. So, what was I telling you? Oh, this goes here. This goes here. Oh, yeah, this goes here. So, yeah, but, and, okay, so Saturday, so my mom calls me yesterday, and she says that my dad's mom is not doing well, right? And I'm like, we're going to LA. We're going, come on. And so she's like, no, we're going. We're going. And then, okay, so she's, you know, knocking on death's door, my dad's mom, and but you know, there's nothing you can do for anybody. And isn't she cute? Oh my gosh. So us going to have fun is not a knock against anybody. It's just, you know, my brother's in the hospital. Okay, my brother's in the hospital. I think I told you, I'm not sure if I told you, I think I told you the last video that my mom and I had a great day on last Saturday, and wait, today's Monday. Is today Monday? Today's Monday. So not this Saturday. What is today? 23rd? 22nd? So not the 20th, but the last Saturday. I think I told you guys how we were having fun, and then my dad called and said that the ambulance came and picked up my brother. Well, okay, so then he was in the hospital. The hospital only kept him for a couple of days, and he was really bad, and they only kept him for a couple of days. And so they let him go within like 2 or 3 days. So that was not good. Oh, you guys, that was not good. So then 2 days later, he wound up back in the hospital. Then he ended up in ICU because he was so bad. So yeah, so this other hospital let him go, and he wound up in ICU. So talk about really professional people. And it's because he doesn't have insurance. Well, you know what? A lot of people don't have insurance, but you don't get to dictate who lives and dies on insurance because of insurance. That's, you know, asinine. That's not for you to decide. And so this is why I'm pushing so hard for Disneyland, because my mom is 68. She's tired. She's tired. It's like you have a functioning toddler. My brother cannot control a lot of his you know, his bladder. He cannot control a lot of his lower extremities. And so my mom is having to wash clothes, clothes and blankets every darn day, you guys. Every day she has to wash that. So you're talking this woman who is 68 years old, and you know, she's not in the great health either. You know, she's not in great health. She's got diabetes and high blood pressure and all that stuff too. So she has her own medical issues. Well, then now you're talking about helping a 52-year-old man do everything. She has, and then my dad is no help, and so she's having to do it all on her own. And they live an hour away from me, so it's not like I can, if she was down the street, I would be able to help her. Like she used, you know, all these years she used to be down the street from me, but then they moved to a whole different town because they couldn't afford it here. And so I can't help her, and she wouldn't want my help anyways because she feels it's her responsibility, and it's not. You know, we're a family. We help each other, but it's just she's so far away, and my car is, I think it's on its last leg here pretty soon. It's almost 9 years old. It needs new brakes, new everything, tires, everything. And so it's on death's door also. So going over that hill, back in, if you Google Pacheco Pass Highway, that's the hill we're talking about, and it's it's a big one. So my car is having a hard time with that hill, and so I can't help my mom as like I would want to. So she's doing it all on her own. She has no support system. My dad is just as needy as my brother, and my dad is also able-bodied. But it's just, my mom has done everything for everybody her whole life, so they don't know how to not do something for themselves. And so my mom is the one who's having to do it all. And she's tired, you guys. She is tired. So I want this trip for her because she needs a break. She needs a mental and physical break from these guys. So she is a power woman, but you can break. You can break. Mentally and physically, you can break. And she told them both, you guys are going to put me in an early grave. And they don't want to shape up yet. So, I don't know. Seriously, I really love you. And they're so cute. He has a shadow. It's a shadow. It's not a bruise or anything. But, yeah. So, I've been wanting this trip for us, for Disneyland. Well, then, so, they went and visited my dad's mom yesterday. And they're saying she's not doing too well. And I'm like, okay. And then Cheyenne is in LA right now, and she texts me. She goes, Mom, I just got mandatoried for Saturday. And I'm like, oh my gosh, you guys, what to do? So she goes, it's from 1,200 to 1,800 hours. And I'm like, okay, that's fine. I said, well, we can leave early, And then my mom bought me this. It's a magnet from Hobby Lobby. I'm not bossy. I'm aggressively helpful. Does she know me or what? Only your mom's, right? And so I'm like, oh my gosh. Well, my mom's at the hospital with my brother. She has to. He's about 45 minutes away in a whole other. So I live here, my parents live here, and my brother's over here. So my mom is having to, and then my dad's mom's over here. So they're having to drive everywhere. And then Cordell needs to borrow their car, their extra car they have for the summer, because he got another job and he's staying in his apartment in Monterey. So now they're going to come to me to bring the car to me, because that way my mom and dad can drive the car and they can go back home, because I'm it. I'm by myself. Tim is not home for 3 days. I'm like, oh my gosh. So my parents are going to have to come to me too. And I'm like, and you're talking gas prices that are just asinine right now. And oh my gosh, you guys, my parents are just all over the place, and I feel so awful, but there's nothing I can do because I'm by myself. I can't drive 2 cars. So, and yeah, I'm like, this is just crazy right now. It's crazy. Cheyenne's in LA. Matt could possibly help, but I don't want to. He's been working like a dog too, and so they're trying to pack up their house because they're moving on the 22nd into their new home that they just bought, and so he's packing and getting stuff ready to go too while she's off, and then he's on overtime also. So I'm like, oh my gosh, you guys, it is nonstop over here. It really is. So I just, what do you do? What do you do? So I don't know. Just bury your head in the sand, right? And just go, okay, we can do this. We can do this. It's just a weird week. That's all. It's just one weird week. So, wait. Hold on. I wanted to do it this way. So So, okay, and yeah, so I'm good talking about that. And then, okay, so this is the week I burned myself, you guys. I burned myself with the glue gun. I was making a 3D project. I'm pretty sure, yeah, I think it was a 3D project. I was making a 3D project, and this is how, like, rookie, this is how bad it was. It was, like a ball. It was, I think it was like a wooden ball, and I wanted to put it on something, right? Well, the wooden ball, I was putting glue into, I was holding it like this, and so I was putting glue into the ball, but I couldn't see the glue dripping out, so I was like, wait, it's not going, so I squirted it all kinds in it. Duh, it's a hole. It's a hole that goes all the way through. So why wouldn't the glue fall out of the bottom, right? I don't know. Sometimes we just do stupid things. And so I had it, and then next thing you know, a big glob of it fell on me. And it burned this finger, it burned this one, and it got a little bit of this one. And I was like, whoa! I was by myself. I was totally by myself. But this was like the biggest one right here. And we all have done it, right, with our glue guns. And so, yeah, that was the worst one. This became such a bubble. It was a big time blister. I would say it was like a 3rd-degree burn. And I'm like, wow. Tim was at work. I was by myself. As usual, I was by myself. And I was like, oh my goodness, that smarted. That really did. That woke my butt up. It really did. I was like, alrighty then. Yeah, there's a hole on the whole other end of it. So, yeah, just sometimes you just do the dumbest things, I swear. Dumbest? Yeah, that's a word, right? I think a Dumbledore. So, or is that his name, Dumbledore? No, it's probably not Dorf, right? Dumbledore? I'm not a Harry Potter fan. I don't know. Dumbledore? Not Dumbledore. Nah, I don't know. Whatever. But, yeah, not that one. So, yeah, it's so silly of me. So unbelievably silly. But, you know, I laugh because it, you know, it's a hole. It's a hole. Yeah. So, oh goodness, guys, I tell ya. So I love the whole ticket idea. I'm telling you, this is all hodgepodgey. This is like using stuff in my stash that I've had for many years. That has been in my stash for many years. And this was new stuff. This is stuff I haven't used in a while. And more of the chipboard stickers. So, but that's what, it's too high up. Let me see if I can, there we go. So, yeah. To change the subject real quick, that was my other finger. So that was this one, and it was a big old glob of it, but that one right there was the one that was a 3rd-degree burn. But yeah. So, I was like, oh wow, that hurt. It's been a while since I've done something that was that painful. Okay, that's done. That is done. Like I have my other one. So now I have 2 empty things, and I need to get Tim to refill them for me. Luckily I don't need them anytime soon. But okay, so this is week 7, I believe. No, 6. And week 7 is Disney, and it is my favorite. Oh my gosh, it's my favorite, you guys. It's so fun. And okay, it turned off, but they had another call. Oh my gosh, you guys, they've had medical aids right after the other. All 4 engines are been non-stop going. So they just got another one right now. So this is called Fads, and it has the Converse, and can you see what kind of puzzle it is? Tang, strawberry shortcake. So I put on there, so rad. So yeah, that's been in my stash forever. So certain stuff has been with me for a long time, and I was using it because I was just going through it all. I was just having fun. So yeah, and then I got stuff coming in the mail today from Allie, so I will have this video. Plus, I have my La La Land came in. I have my La La. And then the other one, what else? AliExpress is coming in today. And I think that's it for now. So I have one unboxing and one haul video plus this video. So those will be all uploaded today. So this one I brought to layers. I brought to layers. I'm not sure what word that was, what sentence. I brought to layers. What would that be? I brought to layers. Yeah. Don't know what kind of English that is, you guys, but cute, huh? She's so cute. But I use this one. It says me encanta. So I did do the Google Translate. Me encanta. I don't know. Something like that. And it meant like happy or something like that. But Google Translate it because it's a perfect sentiment for this photo. So it works. I promise it works together. I made sure. Oh, they have another medical aid. Wow, guys, they have been rocking and rolling. So that's what I was telling you. It's been a week from hell because, okay, so I was telling you about the whole wildlife thing, right? I love wildlife. Everything gets fed. We have 25 to 30 squirrels now. Well, they have decided that they want to come into the patio. The cocoon, and they have made it their mission to come in. Well, the twins ended up tag teaming while I was making lunch for Tim and I. So I was in the kitchen. He was working on it was Sunday. He was working on my craft room, putting the wall up. And then I hear a squeak and I'm like, oh, are you kidding me? And so I go rush over. Ash has the baby squirrel in his mouth and I'm like, oh my God, drop it. And it is laying there panting. So Tim comes rushing out. He puts it out of its misery, tells me to look away, just don't, and I'm like, yeah. So I'm trying not to, blow my head off because I can't handle wildlife or animals in general dying. I can't handle it. I don't like it. It's not something I get pleasure out of. It's sad because I feel like all of these animals are mine and my responsibility, and here these psychos of mine just killed it. And so it was a rough one. It was rough for me. It really was. I had a hard time, and they were on timeout, so they stayed away for about an hour because they got yelled at so hard. But at the end of the day, Tim and I were talking, and I love them to death, but they're still animals. And I have to remember they're still animals. And they still have that prey instinct. And it's not their fault, really. I sound like one of those moms that, it's their friends and not my child. It's their friends they hang out with. No, I don't mean that. I just mean they're just, it's their nature to have a hard prey drive for things that do that. And I don't know if they think it's a toy or what, what I don't know their reasoning. They don't want to tell me. And yeah, and so it was a hard morning for me. It really was, or afternoon. It really was. And I was trying not to let it depress me and stuff, and it's hard. It's so hard. So I'm just talking to you guys, so I'm trying to make it perfect. That way I can keep talking because it's got a little bit more. So then Monday I go, what is it, Sunday? Tuesday. It was Tuesday morning. I come home from walking and working out at the gym. I come home, I talk to them. I'm by myself. I talk to them and I'm like blah 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 into them, because they're my little besties. And then I turn the corner and what do you know, that's dead on the ground. Not my actual squirrel, you guys. my squirrels that we have been here forever, we call them Bristle and Brush. Well, Bristle was dead on the ramp, and I'm like, seriously guys, seriously. So I had to dispose of the body because I was by myself. And wow, I'm just so grateful though that there was no body parts, there was no blood. And so I was just like, man, you guys are killing me. They're killing me, you guys, because I can't handle this. And I was by myself. Luckily he was already like completely dead. But how they caught Bristle, I have no idea how they were able to catch him. Because, and Bristle was heavy. He's a full grown squirrel. And I just don't know. I don't know how he was caught. But I bet they tag teamed them. So now they have it in them to go chase these babies. And now I'm like, oh my gosh, you guys. But Tim's like, maybe it'll teach them to stay out of the cocoon, because that's where they're getting caught, is in the cocoon, which is in, you know, it's the outdoor patio that has a overhang over it. It's like a lanai. It's our lanai basically in California. So I don't know what they're doing, you guys, but oh my gosh. So I've just been so like devastated this week. It's been, and so I've been coming home these last few days, and I've just been side-eyeing. I'm like hocus pocus, you know, arm in arm, looking left and right to see if there are any dead animals in my living room or my kitchen, because that's how crazy they've been. But there's 25 to 30 of them. So you can only imagine 25 to 30 ground squirrels. And they're everywhere, you guys. In the backyard, in my cocoon. They haven't come into the house, thank goodness. So, but Tim's like, maybe it'll teach them to stay out of the cocoon. And I'm like, I hope so, because this is just devastating. Oh my gosh. So anyways, I'm going to probably be back tomorrow. I might be back tomorrow with week 7. Let me know if you guys thumbs up me. Let me know if you would like to see number 7 tomorrow or Wednesday. Let me know what day you would like to see it. Anyways, love you guys. Big hugs, big loves. I hope you like the layout. I think it's cute. It's funny because it's hodgepodgey, but I love it. So, but thank you, Mercy Tiara, and Tracy Banks is her name, but I'm sure everyone knows Mercy Tiara and all her Project Life videos that are amazing. And she has like 3 out today that are 45 minutes long. So you guys go watch her. She's awesome. And Barbara Haish. So thank you, ladies, so much. Love you guys. I will see you all soon. Take care. Bye.